mean, as a CEO, the CFO and the general counsel, I sort of see as the two people on either shoulder sort of advising me. Look, I think that the CEO is very much about driving the business forward, I think, and ultimately taking the responsibility to do that. But I think in order to do that from an informed position, you need to have a really competent but commercial CFO.
To me, I think the CFO is the most important partnership in our business. We in this together. I think what makes a successful CFO is we share a common vision. We are the enablers and leaders of that vision. CFOs, to me, it's not just about the finance. I think that's a given. It's about how we can motivate and engage people, how we communicate clearly, how we can understand the business from a multiple different standpoints.
I mean, a CFO at the end of the day has to pay for everything ultimately. While that doesn't mean they have to be overly cautious, it means they have to be appropriately cautious to make sure that we don't make commitments that you're ultimately not able to deliver on.
A relationship of trust absolutely has to be there. I always find that as chief executive, I want to drive the business faster, I want to do things quicker, I want to get to a solution fast and make it pacey. And one of the things that the CFO needs to be able to do is to say, actually, you can't cut that corner, or you can't do that, and this really does have to be done in this way, or we genuinely can't afford that. So I find the challenge between the CEO and the CFO is absolutely vital.
Strategic alignment, I think probably the most important thing, and that's just not between the CEO and the CFO, but also between those two who are usually the executive members of the board with the rest of the board as well. It is really important for both the CEO and CFO to have a very clear idea of what the strategic objective of the business is, so they can both work together towards it.
Having a shared vision, and I think if the CFO understands where the business is trying to get to and has enough operational understanding that they can be a credible senior leader and actually talk about the business breadth, it means that the challenge that they come up with is not purely from a financial perspective, but from a real deep understanding of what we're trying to do and to achieve.
And also to challenge this chief exec. We often can get excited and want to do lots of things, and maybe not all of that is possible. So having that relationship where you can challenge and support but not fall out is absolutely vital.